Here come the Eagles. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Babers. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in.
A long way to go for this offense. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Rutherford. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Babers. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes the grab. It's Jamison. Across the 25. He's got room. There he goes. Done. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Babers. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Oh, they're after him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
This one's complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Babers. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Snagged in the middle, it's Babers. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well,
plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Babers. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at in the game. If they can.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's unfortunate for this offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Babers. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep, but Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Gregory. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. Back to pass. It's Rutherford. Grabbed over the middle. It's Babers. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
That play call is going to force.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early about... First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Let's go. He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here. Catch in the middle. It's Gregory. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Looking downfield, it's Rutherford. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receivers.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's reeled in. It's Babers. Turning it on. The 40. The 30. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Rutherford. Find some fresh air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense is looking.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Sends it downfield. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Rutherford. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Got it behind the line. It's Sexton. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got it. One should have been an INT.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just keep slinging it. Under fire. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose control. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Babers. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Brings up 3rd down.
We reach the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in, it's Babers. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback making adjustments. Running into the open space. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Now on 1st down from the 28. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You got to have that defense you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Pass interference, defense.
So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A strong, methodical methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pop. Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth at looking for a man. It's Rutherford. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Third and short like that.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They get enough push, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Babers. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Snags it down the right side. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Eagles! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And back in the day, you used to line up, and your tight end was a blocker, and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air, it's Rutherford. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gregory. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ripping through the defense. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Babers. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working. They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established.
Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Rutherford. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab, it's Polk. Crosses the 30, he's got away. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Snagged on the outside, it's Babers.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
After another clutch third down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. They take the lead with the 6. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receiver.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Got a man. It's Babers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's Rutherford. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Snagged in the middle. It's Babers. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after that... play on offense with the lead late in the game. I think there are still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Right on target this time. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now make
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Jamison. Powers through the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Eagles in a good spot here with second and short.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.